Do you know what is the saddest thing I've ever seen? It is serious, but it is not war. It is not hunger. It is a good person collapsing under the weight of their own kindness. Someone who keeps giving until there's nothing left, and then wonders why no one came to save them. We were taught that goodness is the safest road. Be kind, and kindness will come back to you. Forgive, and you'll find peace. Give, and you shall receive. But nobody ever told us about the hidden rule. Kindness without wisdom is just a slow form of self-destruction. Let me tell you about Marko. He just wanted to be loved. So he gave everything he had. Money he couldn't afford. Time he didn't really have. Energy he desperately needed. He would smile when he was about to cry. He'd say yes when every single cell in his body was screaming no. And people, they used him. Not because they were evil, but because he showed them it was okay to take. Marko slowly became invisible. Not because he wasn't good, but because he was too good, too often, to too many people who didn't deserve it. Now, be honest with me. Don't you kind of feel sometimes like Marko? You see, most of our suffering doesn't come from being bad people. It comes from being good in ways that make us weak. Kindness without boundaries isn't a virtue. It's an open wound. Imagine you have a beautiful garden. You water it. You care for it. You pour your love into it. But you totally forgot one crucial thing: the protection. Soon, the deer eat your flowers. The birds take your seeds, and the rabbits chew up your roots. You're left standing in the ruins, asking why your love wasn't enough. The problem was never your love. It was your missing fence, your boundaries. Let me tell you a story about two creatures, a lion and a wolf. The lion was incredibly strong and kind. He shared his food, protected the weak, and helped everyone in the forest. They called him a noble king. But over time, the other animals stopped hunting. Why bother when the lion always provided? One day, out of nowhere, the lion got hurt. Like seriously hurt. He waited, expecting help from all the creatures he had saved. But no one came. His kindness didn't create friends. It created dependence, and dependence never breeds gratitude. Only expectation. Now, there was also a wolf. The wolf wasn't cruel. He was just wise. He helped those who needed guidance, not those who refused to walk on their own while they could. He protected his pack, but never at the cost of his own strength. And when the wolf needed help, his pack came running, because his giving came from a place of choice, not fear. The lion gave to be loved. The wolf gave from a place of strength. When both of them fell, only one rose again. So, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be the lion or do you want to be the wolf? Maybe you think being like the wolf sounds a bit cold. It's not. The wolf isn't selfish. He's self-aware. He understands that love has to be protected. Your time, your energy, your care, they're like diamonds. If you give them away to everyone, they lose their shine. There's another story about a woman named Mia. Mia was always the good one. The patient listener, the family peacekeeper, the silent wife. She never argued, never voiced what she needed. And what did she get in return? Neglect. Disrespect. Not because her husband was a monster, but because she had taught him that her silence meant she was satisfied. A person without boundaries is like a country without a border. It's open to every invasion. Mia wasn't destroyed by cruelty. She was destroyed by her own fear of saying no. How many Mayas do you know? How many Markos? How many lions have died alone because they were too kind to those who never earned it? True kindness isn't weakness. It's strength under control. It's the courage to protect what is sacred, your peace, your energy, your self-respect. Goodness says, I give because I choose to. Weakness says, I give because I'm afraid you'll leave if I don't. One of these creates connection. The other just creates exhaustion. So, how do you change it? How do you stop being the wounded lion and become the wise wolf? There are 3 steps. They're simple, but they're not easy. Step 1, see the truth. Start noticing who truly values your kindness, who gives back, and who only ever takes. Step 2, speak your truth. Say what you want. Say what you don't want. Your voice matters, even if it shakes. Step 3, act on it. Walk away from what drains you. Protect your peace, even if it means being alone for a little while. Remember, solitude is far better than fake company. Calm is better than chaos. And self-respect is better than anyone else's approval. Here are 3 simple tools you can start using today. First, the kindness audit. At the end of the week, write down 3 moments you said yes when you really wanted to say no. Then ask yourself, was it out of love or was it out of fear? What would have happened if I said no? Second, the 1-minute pause. The next time someone asks you for something, don't answer right away. Just say, let me think about it. Take a breath. Your body will tell you the truth. A feeling of heaviness usually means no, while a feeling of lightness means yes. And third, the no practice. For 1 week, try to say no just once a day. Start small. Decline a small favor or skip a plan you don't really want to go to. You're not being rude. You're building a new muscle, the muscle of self-respect. At first, it's going to hurt. Yes, you'll lose some people along the way. Setting boundaries might bring up some hard times, but that's totally fine. Later, it's going to start turning into this amazing healing power as you'll begin to attract the right people for you. And the ones who remain will be real. 10 true friends are worth more than 100 fake ones. One person who respects your no is worth more than 100 who only love your yes. And here's the deepest truth. You are not defective. You are not broken. You never were. You were simply taught that your worth depends on how much you give away. It doesn't. Your worth is inherent, undeniable. It was there before anyone approved of you, and it will be there long after they're gone. So today, I invite you to start a quiet revolution. Close your eyes for a moment and say this to yourself. I deserve respect. I deserve peace. I deserve a life that is truly mine. Then open your eyes and start living like it. Because real strength isn't loud and aggressive. It's the quiet power to walk away from what hurts you. It's the calm confidence of someone who knows their own value. It's the deep peace of sleeping at night knowing that you stayed true to yourself. You are not the broken lion. You are the awakening wolf. And when you finally learn to protect your heart, the world will finally begin to see your true power. So, which one will you choose? The lion who dies giving everything away, or the wolf who gives wisely and lives free? The choice is yours. It always has been. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, you could hit that like button, but that would be saying another yes. So if you're starting to practice saying no right here, feel free to skip it. But if you still decide to say yes, just make sure you save your no for something that truly matters to you, something that moves you closer to the life you choose. And if you would like more reminders to live that life with honesty and strength, feel free to subscribe. I hope to see you in the next one.